What is going on, guys, on the replay? We are kicking things off a little early tonight. Definitely earlier than I normally do. Family's just out shopping, so you know what? I'm here, I'm chilling, I'm streaming. And it is all about the controller tonight. What is up, DJB? You got it. You are first. Welcome to the stream, my man. Today, we are going to be showing off... What's up, Beast? Welcome, man. Today, we're going to be showing off how powerful this little thing is. It breaks the game. It breaks the game. It absolutely breaks the game. Even though EA thankfully fixed the audible glitch where when people were playing and able to use audibles on iOS. But I figured this is now allowed. EA confirmed it is not against the terms of service. So we are breaking out the Xbox controller, and it's a little glitchy, guys. You cannot navigate the menu. So I do have my phone in front of me to tap things. About all you can do in any of the menus. You'll see I can't move around with any sticks. No buttons do absolutely anything with the exception of the start button. The start button will let you pull up this thing here and cycle through these by going up and down, but left or right will remove the menu. So it is not really a functional use there. But you don't need it because it works for gameplay. So we are going to hop in. Yeah, Misha, it's really simple. If your controller is Bluetooth enabled, it can be an Xbox controller, it can be a PlayStation controller, but it is functional now on iOS and Android. It has to be a Bluetooth enabled controller. So essentially, you just pair up your controller to your phone. And yeah, I will say an Xbox controller is better just because controllers, the buttons on the Xbox, like the X, Y, A, B, right bumper, those align with who you're throwing to. So the reality is, if you use a controller, fat fingering is a thing of the past. Somebody asked what phone I use. I use a OnePlus 7 Pro that I bought just for this game. But yeah, guys, it's just stupid overpowered. You can do absolutely crazy jukes. The right stick works for gameplay, so you can do all kinds of jukes, spins, all kinds of things. It does have to be one of the Bluetooth enabled controllers. So I have an Xbox Elite controller right here that I can't use because I use a little dongle to make this work. So I've got to use the old school, an old school one. So here we go. I'm going to hop into it and you guys are just going to see. So as you can see, you use the D-pad to move around and select plays. And yeah, it's just, you guys will see. I mean, I usually don't recommend running backwards, but you can run backwards with a controller and still pull off some crazy things. No, I don't think so. Unless they can get audibles to work for everybody, like on touch, they're not going to bring those in. I will say you can flip between these things. Like if you want to, you see how we're moving along the top, suggested plays, formation, play type. That's with right and left bumper that you can use to move there. And other than that, once you go in here, you know, if we wanted to throw this out, I mean, you know, with passing, PA double post, just like console, you hold up right trigger, it's going to show you the play art. You can use your stick to look side to side or the D-pad. But here we go. What do we have? Oh, we got cover 2. And I'll just take a sack. It's all right. It's all right because it doesn't matter. Because with this, you can bail yourself out of like almost anything, guys. You really can bail yourself out of almost anything. I'll just stick with a run. I would normally not run on 2nd and 18. And yeah, that's house. That's house. Skirt. And we're in for an easy touchdown. I mean, it's a joke. You pulled in one. Yeah, I did see that video. I was looking at Slay like, damn, dude, you wasted so much money trying to get it and you didn't even get it. The one thing I don't like, you know, again, you don't have full functionality. So you cannot flip your plays, right? You can't flip plays with the controller. So if I wanted to flip it, I'd have to reach down here and like touch my phone for the flip. Just like I have to touch it through the menu. But yeah, it's connected via Bluetooth. So it has to be a Bluetooth controller. But if it's a Bluetooth controller, guys, I mean, you'll see it here. I mean, it's just money. You can flip them if you push X. I will try that. I cannot hit continue. Another thing you can't do on the controller, so you have to have it in front of it. Thanks 11. We'll see if that works here. I will try flipping it. That's one thing I didn't think I can do, but we'll test out flipping there, man. But yeah, I mean, just the stick skills on there, being able to use the right stick, it's just such a game changer over what you have within the game. It's definitely an unfair advantage. You just pair it via Bluetooth. You pair it via Bluetooth. Oh, I was gonna try and mess around and see if I could pull one up. What's up, Flexi? Welcome, man. No, you can't really do more things. Originally, you could, but I think EA fixed it. But we'll see. All right, so yeah, 11 is right. X will flip it. X will flip it. Yeah, so you could use PS4. It would just be a little confusing since it doesn't line up to the buttons. But other than that, I mean, you know, so you have to know Xbox controller, like, location of the buttons. But, I mean, can you hurdle? Yes, you can hurdle. Y will hurdle. B will spin. You can use the hit stick by using the right analog stick. It's really actually made season mode a lot more fun. Because in season mode, you can play defense more like console. Yeah, the newest update got it to work on Android. So now it's good in Android. What do we have here? Cover 3. Bullet it to A. And yeah, it's... Yeah, I mean, it's put it this way. It's a lot easier. You won't ever fat finger things. You can time your reads so much better. I have a OnePlus 7 Pro. Which is just stat-wise a sick phone. Let's see what we... Oh, B is going to be a touchdown. If he can... Oh, man, come on, Eifert. Come on, Eifert. What is that nonsense? Get out of here with that, dude. No, you can't audible to my knowledge. I've been messing around with it to see, and I'm actually grateful that EA fixed it, because audibling in League versus League would be so broken. Yeah, I mean, I do think it's OP. I mean, you can't... You can't fat finger. I can't tell you how many times I've fat fingered something even with a big screen phone. Like, I have one of the biggest screen phones that you have, and I would still fat finger things from time to time. And it's fat fingering. Yeah, I know he's open, but I just... yeah. You found a way to make PA double post even more OP? What's that, Wilson? We'll go fullback power here, and should just be money. You do on your 10-inch tablet? Yeah, I mean... No, you actually, 11, you do not need to use touch settings for field goals. You use the right thumbstick. Just go back and up. Just go, yeah, just like kicking a field goal. I'll play a season game to show it. So... Based on what I'm seeing here, I'm probably going to go to Y, the slant. And there it is. How do you use QB slide? That's a good question. I haven't tried to slide with it yet. I haven't tried to slide, man. Yeah, I throw the wheel. I throw the wheel a lot, man. I throw the wheel route on PA double post a lot. I pretty much always throw the post or the first post, or I throw to the wheel route. Those are pretty much my two main reads on PA double post. Yeah, Jout, I thought it was cheating, but EA came out and said it was allowed. So if EA is allowing it, it was originally only on only on iOS. They specifically added it. So since they added it, you know, as far as pass leading, I haven't noticed it a ton. But I don't play vertical. I do know that the playmaker ability on console, you would normally use the right stick to control. You can't do that. So I know that that's the West Coast ability. I haven't found a way to do that. I also haven't found a way to throw the ball away. Maybe we'll do that. So I don't think they've built in possession catches. They did boost in, you know how you have that catch meter where you would tap it when the ball's in the air? They did bring that in. I'll do it in Arena. I don't want to mess around in League versus League to do it. But you can hit the Y button to time it. All right, we got cover 2 here. So we're just going to hit RB. And I mean, it's just from a standpoint of flow, that's where I really like it. But yeah, you can press Y to do it. Wire play action passes. You know what's really funny on play action? I haven't been able to duplicate it, but one time I was able to throw it with a controller before the handoff, right? Like none of the letters came up yet. It was before the handoff, and I actually threw it before the handoff. I did not, man. I'll be honest. I got sick this week, and you'll see. I didn't get anything out of Mosphere, dude. PS4 controller will work if it's a Bluetooth-enabled controller. So what do we have here? We're going to go to Y. And, I mean, it's just... I don't know, man. You connect it via Bluetooth, man. You got to pair it with your phone. So you go into Bluetooth settings to pair... And yeah, and then pair your phone. You basically hit the like sync button up at the top while you're in your Bluetooth syncing, and you'll see that it pops up. Oh, look at Y. Oh man, I almost he's not the best at spinning. I've pulled off some absolutely nasty spin moves with the controller though. Like it's just stupid how much you can do on the stick. As far as just easy flowing of the controller. Yeah, Kamara's spin move is just too slow. He's an older player. If I had a better one, could probably pull off much nastier spins. But I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. I just find myself making so many fewer mistakes when playing with a controller. And we're in. Yeah, Riot. So I think they removed Audible. I haven't been able to figure out how to Audible with it. Oof. That was my bad. When I flipped it there, I didn't even notice it changed the letter, so I had to actually look for the letter of the guy I was throwing it to. Good to know. Yeah, I'm glad that they got rid of audibles. I'm 100% glad they got rid of audibles. So I missed that 2 point, closed it out. We're going to hop into Arena. I will say it's annoying to play Overdrive with a controller, but in my opinion, it's just annoying to play Overdrive. But what's really annoying about Overdrive, I will play one here, is that there is not a way to actually fire off your pressures. So, on that note, you kind of have to go two-handed. So the way I've been using it to play Overdrive is essentially when I just fire a pressure, I'll just use my left hand, run down and fire a pressure really quick. And yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, 11. I can't really... You cannot navigate around the map. The controller does not work in the menus at all. So absolutely no menu movement. You can hey, thanks so much for subscribing. I'm drunk. I'm not, but anybody else having audio problems? I don't know. Let me know if you are. You can use button mapping. So from here, you know, and the other thing is play calling in Overdrive. Like, again, I think if you're playing Overdrive, you'd probably want to just not use a controller. Just being honest, I don't see a controller being valuable in Overdrive. It's slower to, yeah, you can tap it for a lob, you can hold it for a bullet, and you're in. So, yeah, I was playing on my TV earlier, dude. Let's fire off some pressures since we're sitting here full. I'm way behind, but that's all right. Again, I don't think you should play Overdrive with it. Yeah, so I'm using just a standard Xbox One S controller, and I just picked that play with my hand just because it's easier, man. I have not been able to find that, Aussie. I don't use Smash Mouth at all, so I don't really know on that one. And and I don't use vertical, but I have not been able to figure out. Oh man, I accidentally hit a wrong button there. Oof, that hurts. You'll see that my quarterback kind of did like a sidestep thing. Oh, he didn't hang on to it? Man, I'm going to lose this game. But actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Anybody else had that issue? I find sometimes I do a pump fake on accident, and it's kind of annoying. Your Bears suck? Hey, dude. Yeah, I'll play a season game and show you field goals. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, DJB, I'm just I don't even play Overdrive, man. I don't even play Overdrive. That's one way to throw it away. Oh, I didn't even know what play I picked. Oh, hey, man, you could have Jameis Winston, man. You could have Jameis Winston, and then it'd be even worse. I can't believe I almost won that game. How do I handle upgrading players? USN, I only get West Coast players. So if it's not a West Coast player, I just don't take them on the squad. So yeah, I don't really play Overdrive, but we'll play some Arena. I don't think I've dropped a single point in Arena since I did this. So since I started using a controller, I don't think I've dropped a single drive in Arena. It's just, I mean, granted, Arena's kind of easy anyway, but it's even easier. Yeah, I'll go into season after this. Yeah, you can upgrade them through that. Yeah, I'll show you my squad. Let me finish this up and then we'll do that. So go toss strong here since we're on the left hash. What's called octopus? I mean, you don't need to do that, man. You can just lob it naturally. Bullet. I don't know, DJB. I don't know if it's bots in Arena. I haven't even really thought of that. I haven't. They don't seem to, if you are playing bots in Arena, it doesn't seem like the bot naming convention that you're used to seeing in Overdrive. Like in Overdrive, it's really easy to spot a bot just based on the name. Yeah, Patriot, I think you can, man. If it's Bluetooth enabled, I don't think there's any device restrictions. I think you just have to have a Bluetooth enabled controller. And if you have a Bluetooth enabled controller, you can use it. What's up, Joshua? What's up, Goated? Welcome, guys. Let's see what we get here. Some of the events are super broken. I don't even know what play I picked, but it's all right. It really doesn't matter because you can just get backed up. Yeah, it does work with a PS4 controller, but the buttons still line up to an Xbox controller. So just because they're not going to automatically change to reflect Xbox button, or they're not going to change to reflect buttons on on PlayStation controllers. So you'll have square and triangle, and you have to know an Xbox controller and the similarities between an Xbox controller and a PS4 controller to adapt. Because just because you hook it up you're still getting Xbox lettering on all your players. So, what's up, Charlie? Welcome, dude. So there we go. So again, you can't do anything in the menus. I have to manually tap next drive there. But yeah. Octopus will fix all that easily. Yeah, I just, man, I don't want to use a third-party program or anything like. Oh, I almost took that one, man. AB's Twitter feed, man, that dude's such a clown, man. That dude is such a clown. I don't know how you have that much money coming to you and blow it all. But I find with a controller, like, it's even easier to just make reads that I normally wouldn't make. Yeah, I mean, jukes in the open field are so much better on controller than with touch. It's laughable. It really is laughable, man. Oh, like the X Factor like abilities that are in Madden 20? Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty dope. Bearded, a controller actually fixes that. But yeah, I've noticed that too. That you can't change defensive controllers with a touchscreen. Oh, it's in settings? Oh, no. Oh, the setting. Yeah, the coordinator view is in settings. I find myself using plays I wouldn't even normally use. Man, I'll be honest. I would love to see them add in like live defense, especially now that you have controllers. But at that point, I guess you're almost just play console. Oh, couldn't make that one sticky. Do I watch college football? Yeah, man. I watched my Gators lose to Georgia today, man. It was annoying. So what do we have here? That was a very interesting catch animation there. Go fullback slant in here. And an overthrow. What can I say, 11, man? Gators offense didn't come alive until the fourth quarter, man. Hard to win when your offense doesn't come alive till the fourth quarter. Let's see if we can hit OBJ here. Yep, that's money. Easy touchdown, dude. I mean, it's can you only use a controller in live events? You can use a controller in live events, not only in live events. This is Arena. You can use it in any mode where you have gameplay, right? So Arena, League versus League, Overdrive. Though it sucks for Overdrive since you can't really use your tactics from it. Pump fake, not on purpose. Toxemic. I've noticed that when you hold the scramble button, which is right trigger, sometimes you pump fake. But it's not consistent, man. I guess if you just press it really quickly and not hold it, he'll pump fake maybe. Which is kind of useless. You know, like, I haven't really found a use for a pump fake in Madden Mobile. Thank you, Aussie. Yeah, guys, keep the chat civil. I'm just picking. Yeah, I mean, Xbox. If you like your buttons to line up, if you like your buttons to line up with what it says on the screen, I would use an Xbox controller. Yeah, BT, when you go into your settings to pair it, when you're pairing a Bluetooth thing, it'll show up as Xbox controller. You know, so like it's easy to know when it's paired. Let's go Heck, I'll go Hail Mary. I'd never, ever call this play. And that's why. Yeah, it'd be good to know how to throw away. I've tested things, Toxemic. I haven't found a way to throw away with a controller. But, you know, I'd give up the ability to throw it away for all the other benefits. Like for the stick skills, for the right analog stick to be able to do things there. I personally think, what do you press to boost the catch? Y. You'll press Y to boost the catch. Yeah, I mean, you can click it, you can tap a button to throw it away on the phone, but if you're, I'll be honest, man, like switching between touch and controller is not optimal, man. It is not optimal at all. Oh, come on, Beckham. You got to hang on to that, man. Use X follow. I could use X follow. Hit Juju there on the corner. Well, at the corner of the field. He's just running a streak. And we'll just middle slant it here because why not? There it is, dude. Joshua, the tight end read on X follow is not there. Controllers in a mobile game is a bad idea. Yeah, I mean it is what it is, Joshua. But you know what? EA said it's allowed, and I like it. What can I say, man? I like it, dude. I mean, it's from a standpoint of like movement in the open field. I've never been able to pull off the at least not in this new engine. I haven't been able to pull off the jukes and spins. Yeah, so you guys wanted to see kickoffs with a controller, extra or field goals with a controller, and my team. So here's my team. I do have to use whatever I did pull up of it. I personally think any Xbox Bluetooth controller is best for me. That's my offense. That's my defense. Again, I started to grind Halloween and I got really sick this week. And yeah, Kareem Punt would be a pretty decent kicker, right? I don't know if a 360 controller works. I don't think 360 controllers are Bluetooth enabled. So if they're not Bluetooth enabled, then no, they won't work. So someone wanted to see seasons. I'll resume this season game, and we'll go from there. I don't even know where we are on this one. Playing defense is a lot more fun with a controller, I think. I mean, you can still do the cheese and just, like, run Nickel Blitz 2 over and over. I am not, Donald. You can hit stick. You want to see some user? All right. You want to see some user? I'll use a linebacker or something. I'll still run Nickel Blitz too. I'll use this linebacker here. Shaq Barrett and not. Do I jack? Do I jack? I don't know, man. I found a way to make money off my hobby. Have you done that? All right, let's see if we can get Levante David users. Oh, they're punting it. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, blocking punts is super easy. We'll see what happens, man. I can't get excited as long as Jameis Winston is on the field, man. He's not a good quarterback. You want to bet, Jack? I make a few $100 a month even if I don't post videos, bro. Hate on all you want, man. I got money in the account just for my freaking hobby. Man, yeah, being a Bucks fan is definitely painful. But yeah, I'm not gonna do. We're not gonna score here. We're just gonna try to kick a field goal. Yeah, I feel like the only people who know what being a Bucks fan feels like are Bills fans, just because of like their 4 straight Super Bowl appearances without a win. Little touch pass over the middle. Yeah, but man, the Bucks have the lowest winning percentage of every single team in the NFL. That's a record that we have that you don't, or that you don't if you're not a Bucks fan. But here, yeah, you guys wanted to see a field goal. So you can aim with the left stick, right? Then right here, boom, there's a field goal. Nice and easy, just down, up on the stick, on the right stick. Yeah, the Bills are looking good this year. Mike Evans, man, I can't even imagine what Mike Evans would be like without a crappy quarterback. So the thing you'll see, it doesn't show using that thing on the side, but you can absolutely. And you can hit stick. You can hit stick on defense. Just push up on the right stick to hit stick on defense. We'll just go with suggested plays. And I will not be cheesy. We'll take JPP. Oh, really? You're gonna run it? Yeah, man. Gus. Yeah, I mean, I wonder what the Bucks would look like if we just had a really good quarterback. If we had a quarterback who was not an idiot, that would make my life so much better. Yeah, we can go back to Arena. You're right. I don't actually need to finish this game because it's dumb. So we'll save and exit because it's freaking season mode. Yeah, no, you can't audible. Thankfully, you can't audible. Audibling would be just so unfair. So some iOS users got to audible for a brief period of time. Thankfully, they put a stop to that when they did it. But we'll go back into Arena, man. Slide, I haven't figured out sliding on a controller either, man. Maybe we'll figure it out together. If I go with a scramble, I'll just start hitting buttons and see if I can figure out how to slide. How I managed to make a decent one out of that. Yeah, I got a bunch of auctions that expired that I haven't dealt with. So I have to, oops, didn't mean to do that, but that's all right. Oh, there we go. A. Blitz got in too quick. Hey, what's up, boy with a Bible? Welcome, man. Let's go halfback wham here on 2nd and 10. Get off me. There we go. What's up, clickbait? Welcome, dude. We just out here wrecking these fools in Arena, man. Nick, it's hard to say. I hope so. I hope so, man, but it depends who's there. I don't think we're going to be bad enough to get Tua. I think our records, it's hard to be worse than like the Dolphins or the Redskins this year. There's just some bad teams that I think the Bucs will do better than. Yeah, that's a possibility. We'll see, man. What's up, Luke? Welcome, man. Do a little X follow here. Let's see if we can get the tight end. Nah, I'm going to take the dump off. Have I tried holding left trigger while spinning or juking? I have not, Cosmic. What does it do? I tend to just use the hit stick. That alone on controller tends to be pretty OP, man. What up, dude? I am. So who are we going to go to here? Let's just see what gets open. And we just pick it up there. Beast, I sometimes do raids at the end of the stream, man. It kind of depends how I'm feeling and what's going on. But yeah, sometimes I will. Let's go posts here. That's going to be an open tight end. Oh, I couldn't throw it off in time. Man, that offensive line looked like the Bucs' real offensive line. Just coming in unblocked. All right, that's not important. Did I play high school football? No, man. I did not.
Daddy, look what I got.
Auction prices, I think I think the way the cap system works there is messing with the natural supply and demand situation, and just stuff is not going to sell. Wow, there's my first time. Yeah, it's what ends up happening is there's such a high supply right now.
Look at this.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, they had a rare one for one, but I just decided to get the 4-pack.
Cool, dude.
But we have to build them, because one of them came built, and then...
Jameis makes worse decisions than Andy Reid at McDonald's.
Hi, Mommy.
I think the only NFL player who makes worse decisions than Jameis Winston is Antonio Clown. That's pretty much the only guy I can think of that makes worse decisions than Jameis Winston. I don't know. Maybe you guys know of somebody who has it beat. Hold right trigger and L trigger, then press X. All right, good to know. I'll see if we can pull off something to make that useful then. I can't just, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, dude. Like, with Jameis, he shows flashes of being really good, and then he just sucks. You know, like, you can't make it up. Like, everybody who's a fan of Jameis and people who apologize for him, forget one fact. He has more fumbles and interceptions than touchdowns in his career. More fumbles and interceptions than touchdowns. That's just a harsh reality of Jameis Winston. X is going to get open. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get it, man. Again, I got sick this week and just didn't keep grinding. Nice and easy touchdown. I don't know, Jaden. We'll see, man. It's hard to say without seeing them play whether you think they're going to be good or not, dude. Best Madden Mobile player I know? What game mode? What game mode, dude? I don't know, man. There's no leaderboards. We have a competitive game mode with no controller. Or with no leaderboard. So there's no way to know who the best who the best arena player is. Hey Falcons, man, I'm used to it, dude. I love trash talkers, man. Come in, talk trash. Give me that view, watch that ad. Man, I need a high-end elite player who has better juke stats than that. The juke is just so slow on my players because I've got a pretty dated team. Are you kidding me? All right. Good job following on it, DeCastro. I don't know, man. From last year, I would say it was New Phone Who Dis. Just because, he was up there until EA's playtesters decided that they wanted the #1 spot there. Go with some verts wheel stop here. I mean, the controller is handheld, right? The controller is handheld. Yeah, Ryan, I'm gonna. It's. We won't get into the Eagle Village drama. We won't get into the Eagle Village drama. Let's see if we can run something. Go halfback blast here. Three spins in a few seconds, because why not? I definitely spin way more than needed. Luke, I just pair it, man. I just use a Bluetooth pairing to set it up. You just pair it via Bluetooth. I would think it probably will be drippy. I mean, I feel like they've got to drop something. Yeah, I absolutely could have scored if I didn't do those extra spins. Hold LT and juke. It's a different animation. I'm still messing around with it. OBJ coming through clutch on PA double posts. Let's go. Come on now. Little PA slot crosses here. Yeah, Aussie's got you there, man. Aussie handles recruiting, man. So if you're looking to join the league, that's the guy to talk to. Hey, MGJ, I'm playing with an Xbox controller, dude. You know, Patrick, it's hard to choose everybody. You know, the thing is, yeah, Luke, I'm using Android, man. I'm Android, so it absolutely does. You're witnessing you're witnessing it on an Android on a controller. Seriously? That's all right. We'll just punch it in there with Texas. Money. Money. How much did I pay for my Bluetooth controller? I didn't. I borrowed a friend's. Yeah, I mean, you first have to pair it. You know, that's kind of the first thing that you have to do is pair it. So you just pair it with this up here. It has to be the 1S controller. If it's not a Bluetooth-enabled controller, it won't work. I have no idea, dude. People use spread? I didn't know people actually use spread. Not super consistently, Wilson. It's one of the hardest place to stop consistently. You paired your PS4 controller, but it won't work in-game. You can't use it in the menu, Luke. It doesn't work in the menu. It only works on the field. So if you're trying to navigate around the menu, you have to do that with touch. But once you get in-game, that's when you can actually use it. But if you're paired and it's on, you should be able to use it. You go to Bluetooth and you set your phone to search for Bluetooth, and then on the Xbox controller you push that little button that's right up here, and it'll find it that way. Yeah, but once it's paired, you should be able to play on the field. I don't know. Oh, it still won't work? Dude, I don't know, man. I tried it once and had no issue, man. I paired it and it immediately just started working. Ooh, I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. That was a pretty sexy catch, man. Probably going to lose this game, but that's all right. DJB, I mean, I'm playing on Android. Awesome, Goated. That just means the dude you're playing against sucks and gave you some points. I mean, anything over 24 just means you're playing against somebody who's bad. Oh, yeah, that's house. Woo, woo. Jump! Jump! Yeah, the Xbox Elite Series 2 will work. Series 1 will not work. I won that, man. The one-player glitch on defense. Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to say about it? If you're using touch, you can't change. If you're using touch, you can't change. With a controller, you have no... With a controller, you can actually switch players no problem on defense. It's just like console. In fact, I'll go into season mode and finish it off playing defense just to show you how easy you can switch. I think I got like 1 quarter. Not yet, Nick. I think they're probably up to like 9 or 10 million right now. Yeah, dude, MGJ, you got to make sure that it is a Bluetooth controller. If it's not a Bluetooth controller, your phone won't find it. But see, there, I can change who I'm using on defense. I don't even know what my assignment is. So I'm just going to follow this guy. Wilson, I'm not doing them now because I just don't feel like doing that right now. I shutted that off, but you can go to teamtrees.org and you can donate there, man. Absolutely. They're still taking them. I didn't set this one up to do it. So let's see. We'll take Levante David here. It looks like, yeah, we'll just lurk in the middle. Wide receiver Snoop Dogg to mobile. I'd be all right with a Snoop Dogg for mobile. I'd probably grind for him. This is coordinator view, Jeremiah. Yeah, man, the Bucks are trash. Jameis Winston is our quarterback. What, you think just because I'm a fan that I'm blind? Seriously? Highest overall on my team? I don't know, man. Right now, I'm just playing season mode with the actual Bucks, so it's probably Mike Evans, I would think. There we go. Get sacked, Trubisky. Let me see if we're still doing the Titans thing. I may change back to the Bucks if we're not as a league. I explained it last stream, man. It works just like console too, where you can switch to your defender when the ball's in the air. Yeah, I mean, Bucks receivers are awesome. I'm just gonna give it to him because I made a bad call there with what I did. So I'll just give it back to him and then score real quick. What most feared events? Are there still most feared events going on? I thought most feared was over. Probably not, man. I don't know if there's anything they could do to fix Overdrive for me. It's just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel like football to me. We will call a timeout there. We still got to go for the win, right? Like we can't just not go for the win. Even though it's season mode and it doesn't matter. Yeah, dude, I don't even play that goated. You got more resolve than me, man. I can't stand playing a single Overdrive game a day, let alone 3. All right. I can't believe I might lose this season game. I mean, I don't really care because it's freaking season mode. All right, let me go get a timeout in. All right, let's see if we can win this game. It's all going to come down to this one. There we go. And that's all right. Yeah, MGGA, it might not, bro. It might not be. Not all Xbox not all Xbox controllers work. I got my Xbox Elite controller right here. This does not work. It's not Bluetooth. So And with that, I'm done with season mode. Yeah, I was playing season mode. But we're going to go back to arena now. Since we somehow pulled a win out of that, man.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned Mommy also got us new pots and pans.
I know, that's what I went for.
Yeah.
You like Overdrive? Yeah, I don't like Overdrive, man.
And we got fresh hot donuts that were like so soft that I didn't even have to bite into them.
Matthew, man, I don't know, dude. I probably didn't ban you. One of my mods probably did. And I would say that my mods probably had a reason. Because I trust my mods and they don't really ban people for no reason. If they did, they wouldn't be mods. But it's very rare that I actually ban anybody. You got to basically be pretty egregious. And my mods have to, like, not be here to get me to ban you. All right, man. Later, DJB. Thanks for stopping in, my man. Let's go PA switch dig. Yeah, because throw it right to the defender instead of the receiver. Yeah, I think we're getting road to the playoffs is next. Wilson, I'm kind of in the same boat, man. I think it's a little dry myself, dude. I haven't been playing a lot, man. I got another game I'm mostly playing that's just less of a time suck. Come on, Juju. Yeah, Matthew, who did it? When did they do it? When did they ban you, and do you know who banned you? If not, I don't know, man. No, man, actually, I stopped playing Clash of Clans. I mainly play Marvel Strike Force now. Yes, I would bet almost anything that there will be a Thanksgiving promo. In fact, I would be shocked if there was not an opportunity for EA to make money off of Thanksgiving. Oof, just got laid out. There you go, MGJ. Third and inches. All right, we'll just run the ball. We will pull an anti-Seahawks move here and run the ball. Yeah, dude, I love Marvel Strike Force, man. I've been playing that game way more than Madden. Let's go X post here. Called the wrong play, but that's all right. Let's see what we get. Oh. Yeah, there probably won't be a color clash. There probably won't be a color clash. What Gronk? Easy money, man. Easy money. Yeah, Versus was an easy promo. But I'll be honest, man. Like Versus was such an easy promo that like EA will never do something like that again. If a promo will let you get absolutely everything free to play, we as players like it, but EA is doing something wrong because as a company, their job is, as a company, their job is to make money. Matthew, I'll have to do that. Unless they have his comments still or the Jack account, they'd have to go in and find it, man. I have to do it manually and I have to do it off stream. I have to go in and like look through and find a big long list of bans because there's a bunch of people from like years ago that are still banned. That's a good question, Wilson. Why do you care? It's not like you can't get here. Yeah, I mean, Matthew, I appreciate it, dude. I literally don't have the console up to do it, man. I have to go into a YouTube console. I run my streams through BlueStacks. I don't or not through BlueStacks, through Streamlabs. I don't have my YouTube console set up. But I'll tell you what, man. What's the full name of Jack? What's the full account name? And I will write it down and look for it afterwards. No, I don't use BlueStacks, man. I don't even know if BlueStacks works. Yeah, I mean, Chris, it doesn't really matter what you think. EA came out and said it's allowed. So, I mean, I kind of felt like before EA said that it was allowed, I kind of felt like it was cheating myself. But EA came out and said it's allowed. Jack Fogel 123002. All right, man. I got it written down, dude. I will go in after the stream and do that. Just you know, don't say anything to get banned in the future. Since I'm gonna go in and unban you. Honestly, man, probably anybody could come in and say unban me, and unless I remember who you are, I'd probably unban you. But I'm sorry, man. I will go in and unban. I will go in and unban you after this. BlueStacks does work. Honestly, you know, my issue with BlueStacks is like I wouldn't want to play on it before, but now that you can have a controller. What was that? Yeah, Ethereal, I wish they'd how do you kick off? Right analog stick, down then up. Right analog stick, down then up. Yeah, Joey, I'm good just using I mean, it depends what you say, man. If you're cursing in my stream, you guys know you guys know I don't curse on my channel, so cursing in my chat is a way to get banned. Especially, you know, like I'm not gonna ban you just because you curse once, but if you're spamming curses or something like that, yeah, that's one of the things I have instructed my mods to ban for. I'll unban you now. You know, just keep it clean in my chat, man. If that is in fact what it is. I trust Aussie, man. He's kind of like my recruiting right hand. Yes, I do, Matthew. Absolutely, I do. I curse in real life too, man. I just don't curse on my channel. But you are right. I do curse in my Slack chat. As well as in real life. I am a flawed human being. Like every human being. Come on, dude. Joshua, I do, man. I do like playing with the controller better, man. Beast, I don't know, man. I don't have a PS4 controller. I'm also not tech support, dude. Do I curse in front of wifey? I curse in front of her. I don't curse to her or at her because I like being alive. And never, ever, ever cuss out a Southern woman or you will die. You will absolutely die if you cuss out a Southern woman. That is, a surefire way to die. You know, it's a surefire way to die is to curse out a Southern woman. And if you don't die, you'll probably at least get slugged in the face. And I promise, even if they're small, they are all pretty feisty and can punch pretty hard. All right, let's see if we can do something. Let me actually focus on playing the game. All right, good play. What's up, Johnny? Cut. There it is. Save it. Yeah, punt block can do those. Easy touchdown. Probably going to be the drag route to Keenan Allen here. Yep. I don't know. So, what do you guys? Do you guys like anybody who's tried a controller? What's your preference? All right, Luke, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in, man. Does wifey curse? Sometimes. Sometimes. Not as often as me. Yeah, no, man's Legends is by far the best program. Does Liam curse? No, only if he would want to get his mouth washed out with soap. Only if he, Yeah, Nick, she posts like once a week. No, dude, wifey doesn't hit me. I'm too smart to give her a reason to hit me, bro. Come on. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, Matthew. I love you, man, but it's not child abuse to wash a kid's mouth out with soap if they say something there. It's called raising a respectable human being who's not going to end up in jail someday. Is it so 80s? I don't know yet, Ryan. He just knows better, bro. He knows better than to do that. And hey, man, I grew up in the 80s. That's how the whole wash your mouth out with soap thing. I grew up in the 80s, man. So is it an 80s thing? Yes. I mean, I grew up in the 80s. No, dude. I have had my mouth washed out with soap. Absolutely. I have absolutely 110% had my mouth washed with soap multiple times. No, dude. What did it taste like? It tasted like soap, bro. I don't even know how to answer that. Like, what else would soap taste like? I mean, it doesn't taste like candy. It's generally pretty bitter and not good. Why, Matthew? I'm not going to wash his mouth with soap just because, for no reason. I mean, that would be bad parenting. That would be child abuse. If you're just torturing a kid for no reason, you're just an awful human being at that point. Later, man. Steven, you just go in and pair it via Bluetooth. hit the button up here on the controller if you're using the same controller as me. A is going to be open for a touchdown. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't swear now, dude. He's 8. He's never said a swear word in his life. And he will probably never, at least not in front of me. Or God forbid his mama. He does have a fully automatic Nerf game or gun for sure, dude. He actually wants the Prometheus, which would be fun because then he'd have like, why is kicking super unlegit? What's up, Wet? Welcome, dude. Come on, man. You got to stay on your feet. What's up, Dabbing? Welcome, dude. Let's see. Let's see if we can break out one of those middle slant big plays. You're still trying to figure out how to kick a full power field goal? I don't know, man. I haven't had any issues kicking field goals with the controller, dude. I just go down and then up. I mean, Steven, camera angle's a personal preference thing. So, I mean, I'm not going to say that one's the best. For me, it's the best. I agree, your boy Javi. I personally think West Coast has the best plays also. I'm using just a standard Xbox One S, dude. Yeah, man, I'm just using a standard Xbox One controller, man. Nothing special. Man, I wish I had better players, man. That juke would be, or that spin move could be so nasty. Let's just run it in. I haven't ran the ball at all. Running the ball is pretty OP. See that, like, just that touch when you're using a controller, man. I am not caught up in Master Series, Joshua, dude. I'm so far behind in this game, man. It's ridiculous. All right, that should be a win. There's a win. Nah, I think he's downstairs doing something, man. We can maybe do some stump CHF in a little bit. I mean, he's all right. He's all right. He doesn't have a... I don't know, man. I think PA double post is probably the most OP play, dude. Yeah, I still got Juju on my squad, man. My team's so far behind. I mean, I got the 82 Juju on my squad still. I mean, the reality is I mainly only throw the slot and tight end in most game modes. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter who my other players are. Come on. A rub? No, I don't. I don't know how to change the difficulty of the game. I totally agree, Wilson. So much better than last year. So much better than last year. Let's use just suggested plays. Man, I'll be honest, dude. I have nothing to prove. I have absolutely nothing to prove in this game, and I really don't care if someone wants to come in and think they're better than me. Hey, say all you want, dude. I will just not care and continue not caring. I think if you can't beat me this year, that's probably a problem because I really don't play that much, dude. Let's flip that and see how this play runs. I don't think I've ever called this play before. Hey, Xanda, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Oh. Yeah, virtual stop is pretty good. Without a doubt. Heck, since it's suggested. Hey, that's right, Wayne. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Am I doing anything for 15K? I don't know, man. Sure. What do you guys want me to do for 15K? You guys tell me. What am I doing for 15K? Well, Toxemic, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. It's probably why my CPM is so much higher than other Madden Mobile YouTubers. I appreciate you guys watching the ads. I don't put, 50 mid-rolls in an 11-minute video like some people. Not going to name names. In a 10-minute video, at absolute most, you should have 2 mid-rolls, and that's if you're greedy. I tend to think of it as if it's a 10-minute video, I'll put 1 mid-roll. If it's a 15-minute video, I'll put 2 mid-rolls. But I see some people who will put a 10-minute and 1-second video and have 6 freaking ads in that video, which is absolutely obnoxious. And if you just did things differently, you could get your CPM up to where mine is, and you wouldn't need to do that. Well, hey, thank you so much for subscribing. Sometimes you even want to restart. Oh, hey, man, it's the goats like you that are just watching the ads that are the reason my CPM is so high. Yeah, Wilson, I mean, that's a good use of it, for sure. It's just not consistent enough, man. Wash my mouth out with soap for 15K? I don't know, man. Gonna give me like horror flashbacks of when I was like a teenager, man. A's gonna be open. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, Matthew. I don't torture my kids. Like that's I'm not gonna wash his mouth out unless he Yeah, I wouldn't, Ethereal. I don't care how many times people ask. I'm not going to do something like that. Do a Fortnite stream? I've done a Fortnite stream in the past, man.
Yeah, look, we got one built where we just have to tighten up the wheels on another,
and then you got your fingerboards set.
No, we have to do 2 more.
All right, well, have fun, dude.
All right. Man, they're so small parts that you have to deal with. Like, do you see these little things?
Yeah, dude.
That's what holds on the wheel, and it's so hard to get them on there.
No, man, I'm not. I wouldn't. Yeah. It's. Why is Fortnite? I haven't even played Fortnite Season 2, so I mean, I don't know. Let me try a bad play. Let's see if a controller can make a bad play good. Hey, I got positive yards off of it, dude. Matthew. Dude, if you donated $1,000 to Project to Heal right now, I'd stop this stream and I'd play Fortnite right now. I mean, philanthropy is kind of my crutch, man. Like that's something that's so important to me that. Well, thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate it, man. You can't run fake punt pass. It's not there. You can only do that in season mode. Dude, I haven't done a Project to Heal stream in like a year. I'll probably do another one there. Maybe, in fact, maybe that's what I'll do. But no, I'm not going to go back and retroactively change things for donations from like over a year ago. Unless you're saying you just made another donation. In which case I could go check my emails because I see all of those from my... a drunk stream for 15K? I could do that. Wife gets a little mad when I do those, but I could do a drunk stream for 15K. Toxapic, I have no idea, dude. I don't control what ads anybody gets. That's all up to YouTube, man. Yeah, right now he's into these like fingerboards, which are basically like skateboards for your fingers. That's an easy 24. And we can just keep the grind going. Actually, you know what? I want to check something real quick. Put the controller down for a second. Pick up the phone. Are the sets still going on for Most Feared? And if so, okay, so we still have some time because I basically did some progress on all of these and then I stopped. I don't think I'll be able to actually accomplish anything because I don't know if I have enough badges to do absolutely anything. But maybe if I trade them all. Well, yeah, Matthew, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That means a lot, man. It's an amazing cause, dude. Yeah, Jordan, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. It's got to be something that I control. That would not happen. Not to mention, that would be a good way to get my channel deleted. I can, Aussie, so I could basically hit the auction house for a bunch of trophies. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I got 5 days, man. Have I been collecting my gems? Probably. I don't know. Carolina Reapers, I could do that. I mean, that's nothing special. I've eaten way hotter than Carolina Reapers. I actually have a bag of those Carolina Reaper peanuts that I did for like 10K. And I basically just snack on them because I like them. Yeah, Jordan, yeah, it's still not going to happen, dude. I don't care if it would get me 1 million subs, bro. Not going to do that. That looked like a fumble. It is, Rav, it is. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, at least. Tegan, I don't know, man. Because it's the internet, bro. Because it's the internet. How often do I play outside of streams? Not much lately. That's the plan, Matthew. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Tegan. My bad. I never know. You know, some people use their mom's account. Most, based on the metrics here, there are not a ton of female Madden players that I know of. What's my name on Madden Mobile? CHF, man. Well, I apologize for triggering you. There's some countries that I could probably go to jail for that, right? Aren't they saying that, like, if you misgender somebody in some countries, you can go to jail? Beast, I don't know, man. I don't really have a plan for it. I'm just going to end it when I feel like ending it. Hey, what's up, Ty? Well, thank you, Tegan. I appreciate it. And thank you, Matthew. I don't know, Steven. I've heard it's infinite. I'm old, dude, so... You heard I do an excellent QJB impression? Maybe I'll do that for 15K is I'll do impressions of every YouTuber that you guys ask me to. Come on. Let's go. Leary's saving the drive, dude. I did not yet. We got some Trump fans in the chat, it looks like. Probably some non-Trump fans in the chat too. That's a polarizing topic that I will not get into. Wow, seems that there are quite a few Trump fans. EA worst company. See, I'm gonna say, look, they did a better job with this game. Okay, so I will say that if, at least from a standpoint, bruh. I mean, whatever, Matthew. I mean, look, Mayor Pete's not a real candidate, dude. Like, I'm not even going to get into the politics, but Mayor Pete's, he has zero chance of winning the primary. Like, 90% of the field there is has zero chance of even being in it. They're filler candidates that are not going to be there. I'm just glad I live in America, so my accidental misgendering cannot get me fined or thrown in jail. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't really get into politics, but if I were to have to describe my politics, I'd say I'm pretty libertarian. I'm definitely not a Republican or a Democrat. Yeah, man, the chat's going ham on the politics, guys. For the most part, dude, I just want the government to leave me alone, not tax me too much. And other than that, like, live and let live, dude. If what you're doing doesn't hurt anybody, I could care less. Who did I vote for in 2016? You know what? Only because if I actually voted for a real candidate, I probably wouldn't tell you. But I wrote in Harambe for 2016. I wrote in Harambe for 2016. I live in North Carolina, so it's probably a purple state. It's funny. I did a throwaway vote in a swing state, in a state that mattered. And you know what? I don't feel bad about it because I honestly look at it as I had issues with either candidate. I couldn't vote for either of them at the time. I sound pretty Republican. Why do I sound Republican, Nick? I'm not a Republican, but I want to know why you think I sound Republican. Tegan, they said you don't play Madden. Okay, you do. No, Bearded, they are not all the same. It has to be one of the ones that has Bluetooth. It has to be a Bluetooth enabled controller. If it doesn't have Bluetooth, so just make sure, if you go there, ask. There's a thing online that'll give you like a picture of different Xbox controllers. And it has to do with how the front of it looks, and it'll tell you whether it's there. So just Google it beforehand. I mean, look, at the end of the day, my personal situation is better. Yeah, man, I think that's a pretty libertarian position, though, Nick. I think that's a pretty libertarian position. I don't care what you do. But as a small business owner, Tegan, play you, man or ma'am. I don't like playing people in this game because all you can play with friends is Overdrive. And I'd rather just not play Overdrive. It's not that I don't want to play you, it's that I don't want to play anybody in Overdrive. I have zero desire to play Overdrive. If we could play drive-based drives, like if I could play 3 drives against a friend, I'd probably have a lot of friends in the game just to play people because it would help make the game more fun.
Which one's your favorite out of the 2?
I like that one.
I like the skull the most.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna show
Your fingerboard? He's showing off his new fingerboards that he picked up.
But we're still building a few.
You're still building a few? All right.
Oh, it's a green screen, so you can see through it.
Yep, you can see through the green.
Pretty cool. Even though it's not.
Why are y'all
yellow?
I'm not a very political person. Why are you getting all political in my stream, guys? I will make my prediction on it. Regardless of whether or not he gets impeached, he's not going to be removed from office. And I think anybody who actually thinks that he's going to get removed from office is just not using their head. There's there's zero chance that he's getting removed from office, even if he is impeached.
Mommy's downstairs building another.
Is she? Go help her out, dude. Don't let her do all your toy stuff. Yeah, Matthew, I'll tell you what, I'd put a lot of, I'm not a betting man, and I'd put a lot of money that says that doesn't happen. Good luck getting a 2/3 majority from a one-side majority Senate that would be against that. It's not gonna happen. Oh, for sure, Joseph, 100%, man. This year's game is so much better than last year's game. So much. Matthew's just trolling. Matthew's just having fun trolling. I mean, I see it for what it is. He's just trolling. He enjoys trolling. There's definitely a lot of Trump fans in the stream, though. In fact, I don't think anybody has said anything. I think I had one Mayor Pete 2020. I haven't seen any Warren or Biden's. I mean, I can tell he's trolling because he's giving like opposing sentiments. Like one moment he'll be saying one thing, and then another moment he'll take another completely opposite position just to get a rise out of it. Just as someone who's not political and stays out of it, I think that if the Democrats want to beat Donald Trump, Andrew Yang, of who I see as someone who's not tied to either side, I think that Andrew Yang would probably have the best chance against Trump of the existing candidates. I mean, there's my biggest issue is as an independent and libertarian, I am a capitalist, which is probably a sin now, but I am absolutely 100% a capitalist. So I will say that I could never vote for a socialist. For someone who actually endorses socialism, I could never vote for that. And I mean, you know, there's there's social programs. There's a difference between a capitalist society with things like social safety nets, and that's a whole different thing. But actual socialism is evil, in my opinion. Real socialism is evil. Who would win, Buckeyes or Gators? Ah, man, that could go either way. Historically, I would have to say the Gators. Just because the Gators have been a thorn in the Buckeyes' side for a while. You remember that year that the Buckeyes were ranked #1 in both football and basketball, and they played the Gators in the national championship in both sports and lost in both sports? Yeah, socialism is a great concept. It's just, right up there with unicorns. It's just not it's not realistic. My thoughts on UBI, I think it depends on how it's implemented. It's such a complex topic as far as UBI. Not to mention, look, I'm a libertarian, which by definition, if you look at it, I'm generally fiscally conservative and socially liberal. Is kind of the textbook definition of a libertarian, is fiscally conservative, socially liberal. And you guys have, like, our country has already leveraged up my kids' future financially so much that I personally would just love to see a balanced budget. And it's something that neither the Republicans or the Democrats want anything to do with. That's why I look at it and I see the Republicans. I'm like, man, you guys are definitely not fiscal conservatives, like, at all. And that's the thing. Like, I don't want to see our country buried in debt. And that's why I can't say I like either side, man. Like, I just, neither side really embraces what I'd like to see done to this country. Why am I the Titans? Let's see. Aussie, are we still sticking Titans, or can I go back to my Bucks? Our whole league is the Titans. I don't want to go into it. I talked about it. Do I believe in gun control? No. No. Again, I am a fan of the Second Amendment. I had a family member who was killed by an illegal firearm. I used to not like guns at all until I had a family member killed by an illegal firearm. And yeah, I stay armed to the teeth, guys. I go tactical shooting every week. I like my guns. I'm probably going to get demonetized just for saying that. Whoa. I didn't even think of that. You can't talk about something like liking guns if you want your channel to be monetized. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I see it, Phoenix, is the gun that killed my uncle was illegal. It was an illegally obtained gun. There's no amount of gun control that could have stopped that person from getting a gun. So, and you know, if the cops had a 30-second response time, then sure, then no need for guns. But the reality is, like, if someone breaks into my house to do me harm, I don't have time to call the cops and, you know, hide somewhere. I'm just going to grab the shotgun that's next to my bed and defend my house, you know? One new feature to Madden Mobile, what would it be? Live matches. Live offense and defensive matches. Draft. I think we'll get drafts. I think everybody enjoyed the draft situation enough from prior years that we'll see draft by the end of the year. Just standard Xbox controller. Standard Xbox controller. Here, I'll hold it up so nobody questions that. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Aussie. Yeah, not only was that... Yeah, I agree, Jordan. I think drafts would make the would make head to head or arena. Toxemic, yeah, I mean, the reality is I hope to never have to use any of my guns. Yeah, Toxemic, don't say racist stuff. Don't say homophobic stuff. Don't say anything like that in my chats. If it's a word that anybody could deem offensive, I don't want it in my chat. You know? I want this to be a fun, inclusive place where whoever wants to hang out can. Oof, that's an ugly sack. Marvin, I'll be honest. I've been so busy lately. My business is really, this month has been huge for my business. So I'm just going to be honest. I do YouTube as a hobby. And my real clients come first, you know? Favorite Madden Mobile ever? I would have to say Madden Mobile 16 or 17. That was the year I first started playing Madden Mobile. So it's going to have quite a bit of nostalgia attached to it. It's the year I really started playing. So... Nick, one of the tenets of my business is confidentiality, so you don't get to know who any of my clients are. What's up, Cece? Do I like Twinkies? Not really. I run a registered investment advisory firm. I do financial planning and asset management. Joshua, I mean, you know, the good thing is my business is mobile, dude. My business is entirely mobile. So I could pick things up tomorrow and go live in the Caribbean. You know, I could live anywhere. I'm not really a baseball fan, Dabbing, so I don't know, man. I'm a football fan. Football's my sport, dude. Cover 2. Let's just go to suggested plays. Did I play football as a kid? Matthew, I personally believe in broad diversification, man. I want to own thousands of stocks at any given time. I don't want to be tied down to a single stock. I want to own... Tegan, I'm not going to talk about that because there might be kids in stream, but I'm a libertarian. That should answer your question. I think that's a pretty universal... How libertarians feel about that particular subject is pretty universal. And I would say that I support the libertarian position on that topic. I did not play football as a kid. I did not play football as a kid. Cigarettes are awful. Cigarettes are one of the worst things on the planet. I mean, it's nothing special, CC. No, vaping is not worse, Steven. Vaping is not worse than cigarettes. And if you think it is, you're being lied to. I quit smoking cigarettes by vaping. I smoked cigarettes for a long time. I quit cigarettes using vaping, and then I quit vaping. Here, I'll kick the field goal because it'll lock in the win, and just like that. No, Matthew, it's not. It's not. Not if you actually pay attention to the real research on it. A lot of research has been done in the UK about it, and yeah, I mean, there's no question. You shouldn't do either of them. Vaping is bad, and anybody who says it's not bad for you is just not paying attention. Yeah, Steven, that's also misinformation. That's also misinformation. Steven, that's misinformation. About vaping kill you right away. There has never been a single case of vaping killing you when someone was using a regulated nicotine vaping product. People have been dying, but they weren't vaping nicotine. They were vaping something else. Nobody is dying from vape. Yeah, it's not from nicotine, Steven. It's not from nicotine, man. It is not from nicotine. You are being lied to by the media on that. There has been a ton behind that. That is exactly right, Joshua. That is exactly right. That is what is killing people. It's a substance called vitamin E acetate that was added to illegal vape products. But nobody has done that from vaping nicotine and e-cigarettes. Doesn't mean it's not bad for you. Again, it's bad for you. But no, Matthew, look at the research that's been done by in the UK. The UK has researched it more than any other country, and it is significantly better for you. Significantly. And I think that attacking the vape industry is just harmful, because if you look throughout history, right, the single biggest event that's responsible for killing people in modern times was the creation of the cigarette rolling machine, when they were basically able to mass produce cigarettes. So instead of someone who wanted a cigarette sitting there having to roll up one cigarette at a time, they were able to just buy, like an entire pack of cigarettes. So people started smoking a lot more cigarettes. If everybody who smoked cigarettes immediately switched to e-cigarettes, like regulated, legitimate e-cigarettes, it's not even close. It's not even close. Deaths would go down. That's not to say there's not problems with e-cigarettes. It's not good for you. But when you look at all of the things that are in cigarettes that are not in e-cigarettes, it's no question. Yeah, Matthew. Yeah, if you listen to the news, you'll hear a lot of stuff that's not true. In fact, you know who wants vaping to go away most? The cigarette companies. The cigarette companies want vaping to go away the most. No, man, CC, I'm really just a football fan. I don't really watch other sports. Hey, Matthew, I mean, you can say that all you want. Look at the research, dude. Look at the real research. The actual scientific studies that are done on it. And yeah. How do I grind? Coins or elites? They do, Steven. Yeah, I mean, they do. Altria specifically has a huge investment in Juul. I mean, they do. The problem is, with tobacco companies, you've got the big companies, so you're only competing against 4 or 5 different other companies, where with the vaping industry, you've got so many different ones. You're competing against literally hundreds or thousands of other companies. So the thing is, even though they've got an investment in vaping, if they had the option to immediately get rid of vaping and only have real tobacco, they would take a loss on their vaping investment, because their vaping investment requires them to compete with all of these other companies that are putting out mods, that are putting out e-juices, that are putting out all of these different things. So yeah, if you actually look at the real science behind it, there is no question that vaping is safer than cigarettes. I'm not saying vaping is safe. It is not good for you. Nicotine is an addictive substance, but it's not even up for debate. If you actually look at the real scientific research that's been conducted in peer-reviewed journals, most of it, again, is coming out of the UK. It's not even close, nor up for debate. And all of these people that are dying right now from it are dying from not nicotine replacement e-cigarette products. There has not been a single case of nicotine e-cigarette products putting someone in the hospital. Not a single case, with the exception of the people that have the mods where the battery blows up in their face or something like that. But all of these all of those lung diseases, none of them are related to e-cigarettes. None of them. There are plenty of other things wrong with it. Again, nicotine is an extremely addictive substance. I would not encourage anybody to do that. There's signs that show that nicotine can cause, problems with brain development in young people. So I think teen vaping is absolutely a problem. But it's to think that it's even 10% of a problem as far as like doing permanent harm to people of actual cigarettes. Yeah. I mean, it's not even close. Cigarettes probably kill more people in a single year than vaping will kill in 100 years. Fast forward 100 years from now, cigarettes will kill more people in a single year than that. Ethereal, I vaped for years. I was one of the early adopters of it because I saw, I was smoking cigarettes and I saw something that could get me off of cigarettes that would replace the physical habit. So I used vaping to quit smoking cigarettes personally. And I vaped for years. Never had a problem. My lungs felt better vaping than they did smoking cigarettes. Yeah, the ones who are vaping an illegal cartridge made in a non-rate. Yeah, those are the people who are dying. Wayne, not really. Not unless you want to spin Arena and you're in the same tier as me. I don't want to play Overdrive against anybody. Hang on a sec. All right. All right, let's get back to this. Oh, I got to wait a couple of minutes. Yeah, Ethereal, specifically, they've already identified what's causing all of the lung disorders. It's vitamin E acetate. It is vitamin E acetate, and it doesn't exist in e-cigarettes. Yeah, it has turned too political. It's kind of annoying. Let's get back to football, guys. Let's get back to football. Gotta help out the homies. They are websites. They suck for Overdrive. Like, let's see. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want to play anybody in Overdrive. I just don't want to play anybody in Overdrive. So, yeah. Someone said, let me, I'm going to go do a live event or something, because somebody said that they could scramble, and I don't want to do that. Actually, you know what? I'm falling so far behind. Let me grind a little bit of this and just try to mess around with some controller stuff. Because someone said that they could scramble. So someone said earlier that it was hold both triggers and hit. Yeah, we're gonna try that now. Yeah, I'm way behind. I'm way behind. Yeah, it's a different animation. I held left trigger that time. Yeah, left trigger definitely changes the animations. 100%. The spin animation does suck if you don't have a good person to use it. All right. We're going back to Arena. Since we got the win. Yeah, my team is lagging so bad. No, I have not spent a penny this year. I spent in Madden Mobile 17. I did not spent since then. Actually, I think I spent like $50 in Madden Mobile 18. Overdrive was garbage. So, yeah. I wasn't given that. No, Nick, we didn't really get into politics too much, man. Wayne, I don't want to... I'll tell you what, Wayne. If you want to play me in head-to-head Arena, spin, dude. I'm not playing you or anybody else in Overdrive. It's not you. It's just that I don't like Overdrive. I have zero desire to play Overdrive. Zero. In fact, I may... if I had my way, I would not play a single Overdrive game the rest of the year. That would be okay with me. If I don't play another Overdrive game the entire year, I'd be perfectly okay with that. Yeah, I mean, special teams is pretty useless, Darian. Other than a kick returner, I don't really care about any of the other positions on special teams. What's up, MM? Welcome, dude. Oh, we got cover 2, so let's go ahead and hit him right there. You played me once in Arena? Yeah, I mean, it's... I usually score pretty quick, so... That's a good idea, Tegan. I may do that. All right, let's see if we can get this scramble. So someone said hold both of these. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, yeah, Nick, sarcasm can be lost when it's... Yeah, scramble is right trigger. Yep. Scramble's right trigger. We're trying to figure out how to slide. Hold left trigger and hit X is what people are saying. So let's try it again. We'll just keep running these play actions because it's easy to scramble out of play action usually. Anybody know how to throw it away? Oh, without a controller here, let me put the controller down. Sliding without a controller is easy. I was hitting the slide button. Press down on the right stick to throw it away. Well, let me convert real quick. And we'll try a throwaway on first down. Nope, don't go in. Scramble is just holding the right trigger, just a dab. So down on the right stick should throw it away, is what you're telling me, right? Nope. Down on the right stick did not throw it away. Joshua, I'd probably rather have my mouth washed out with soap. If I'm being perfectly honest, I would probably rather have my mouth washed out with soap. Did he really not punch it in there? Click the right stick to throw it away. All right, we'll try that. On the next drive, we will try that. Just an Xbox controller. I mean, Angel, that's a dumb question. I'm not even going to answer it. Yeah, to the people who say there's no such thing as a stupid question, I present Angel's question. It's not plugged in. It's connected via Bluetooth. Yeah, I got you. I got you, 11. I'm going to try and click the right stick to throw it away on this first pass. Yeah, I like Arena. I do like Arena. So we'll go PA double post. And there it is. Pushing the right stick is how you throw it away. Boats, I'm sure it's possible. Maybe if you get the adapter that'll convert the micro USB or the USB-C to a full-size USB. Because I don't know, man. I just use a Bluetooth controller. Let's find out how we slide. You know what? I bet it's the same. I bet it's the same. I bet it's the same. Let me convert real quick. Come on, Eifert. Nah, Joshua. Although now I'll tell you the truth. If I play with a controller, I'd probably like a tablet better. I'll be honest, right now, I'm not even looking at my phone. My phone's down here, it's face up. I'm actually looking at my OBS, so I'm looking at it on my big screen right now is how I'm playing. No, I think I still like LVL as my favorite mode. But I think that getting Arena back this year is a big win, for sure. I think Arena is probably the best new addition because it doesn't limit you to just Overdrive, right? Like, it gives you something else to do if you want to just play the game a lot. So I'm going to try and scramble. And we're going to try sliding. The thing is, Toxic, it depends on the coverage, you know, like I have to find the right coverage to pull off a slide. Like I got a blitz coming in hard from the left, roll out. I can't slide till I get past the line of scrimmage. All right, so pushing the stick to throw it away does not slide. So I'm going to do left trigger and X, like you guys have suggested. Should have thrown it away there. Yeah, I like gems. I like Master Series. Let's... RB got jammed, but he'll get open. Oof. All right, let's convert. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I'd say Overdrive is a good idea. I think Overdrive was a bad idea. I think somebody got too creative with what they were trying to do. Look up Madden. Hang on. Let me Google it real quick. Madden Mobile controller controls. I'm not just going to sit here and browse Reddit threads. That's going to be boring for you guys. Let's just play the game. I'll look it up after. I'm just using a standard Xbox controller. Oops. That was just me not knowing the button of the guy I wanted to throw to. Yeah, but they don't all work because the playmaker control on Madden console is to use the right stick. Yeah, I mean, spin moves are easier. They're still not great. You need somebody who has really good spin moves to actually make good use of them. Call out the pass receiver. I mean, Wayne, like, good for you? I don't... Do I like the idea of power? No, not at all. I think the way they implemented power this year is significantly better than last year, where your players can gain power by you using them. But no, overall, I think power is a bad addition to the game. All it does is give the halves a better advantage, right? Like, you've already got better teams if you're spending, so now you've got a mechanic that basically boosts the pay to win even further. Yeah, Overdrive's boring to me. I just don't enjoy the Overdrive game mode at all. Just my personal opinion. My favorite quarterback of all time. I'm going to go Ryan Leaf. There you go. My favorite quarterback of all time is Ryan Leaf. You know, he's the weatherman of the NFL. You know, he can be awful the vast majority of the time, and he got to keep his job for a lot longer than someone who is as awful as him. It was a joke, Dabbing. Ryan Leaf is probably the biggest bust ever. Favorite running back ever is easy. Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders is my favorite running back of all time. I should work for Madden Mobile. I'm good. I'm good on that, man. They'd have to offer me a lot of money to work for EA. A lot of money. Enough for me to shut down my business, for one. It would take a lot of money. The only way I would do it would basically be if you paid me 1% of the increase in revenue that I brought in. If they pay, I wouldn't even need a salary. If you'd give me 1% of the increase in revenue, like if if this year's game, like if I took a job right now, right, at EA and they said, Mike, we want you to get Madden Mobile 21 ready, and they gave me a bunch of autonomy and they listened to me, and then they only paid me the increase in revenue. 1% of that increase in revenue. I would take that. That'd be about the only thing EA could do. Did I grow up watching Barry Sanders? Yes, I did. Every Thanksgiving, man, when I was a kid. Well, when I was a teenager, but. Best team ever? I mean, I'm a Bucks fan. I have no choice but to say my Bucks. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a Bucks fan, right? Like if you're a Browns fan, even though the Browns, you know, may suck, you think that the Browns are the best team because they're your team. Nick, if I was running things, they would. So much so that I would take that deal. No, Aussie. Ryan Leaf was a bigger bust than Manziel. Manziel's up there, but Nick, actually, I would say that this year. Oh no, I wouldn't work for HSD. I would not work for Jeff. I wouldn't work for Jeff at all, ever. I mean, you could offer me $1 million a year to work for Jeff, and I'd say no. I gotta say, like, Messina, the new guy, I think he's doing a great job as far as communication and everything else.
Which is your favorite out of all 4?
Probably the same one.
Yeah, probably the same one for me too. Mama
Who would win, Packers, Niners? I don't know, dude. The Niners are looking solid, man.
Mama likes this one. I don't know which one Papa's gonna like because he was already asleep. Who's winning? You, obviously.
I don't win every game, dude. But yeah, I'm winning this one.
Are you doing some CHS tonight?
Probably not. I'm probably going to end the stream. We've been going for a while.
Like 2 hours?
Plus, we got to get you in bed soon, dude.
I think Mommy's going to do that tonight.
It's past your bedtime.
I mean, it is a weekend night.
Favorite wide receiver?
Why are you playing with that team?
Probably Jerry Rice.
Huh? Hey, why are you playing with the team? With the two, like, why are you playing with that team?
The Titans?
Yeah. Because the Bucks are doing bad?
No. One of my league mates passed away, and it was his team, so we put it up to everybody in the league is using the Titans to kind of honor him. Let me see if we're still doing that. Let me hit the league up.
So everybody.
Yeah, the whole league. In fact, are we still? Yep. We got a couple who changed out. And the league changed back and changed the name back. So I'm going to go back to my Bucks. I'll tell you what, you want to play a game, dude?
Sure.
You want to play with a controller?
Yeah, you just got to teach me how.
All right, dude.
I got some nuggets cooking in the oven. And hey, we also got donuts at Krispy Kreme. Like we got there like right when they turned on their fresh sign. So like I didn't have to bite into them. I could just use my lips to crunch into them because
really?
Like, it was that soft. Yeah.
All right, so we'll just let you play a game against a league mate. So all right.
Please tell me I'm overpowered.
No, it's probably all right, guys. I'm hands free. Here, hang on.
How do I do it?
Come sit on my lap.
Okay, how do I play?
All right, so you can see, right?
Yeah.
All right, so hit A. All right. Then use the D-pad right here is how you control it, and go over to return middle. And then hit A. And when they kick it to you, You're going to be controlling with this left stick, okay?
All right.
Nope, you want to go forward. There you go. All right, so let's pick some good plays for you, okay?
Oh, gosh. You're just like, oh. You're talking into my ear.
All right, so we're going to go down here to play action pass. Hit that, and then go over to this play action double post. Hit A. All right, now what I want you to do is hold your right trigger real quick. All right, that's what everybody's going to be doing. So see this guy right here, right bumper? That's the guy I want you to throw.
Who's me?
You're the quarterback right now, okay?
So where am I going to go?
So this is a pass play. So when you snap the ball with A, okay? Wait, don't do it now. A is right here.
Yeah, I know.
See this guy right here?
Yeah.
See how he's running up here and then he's cutting across the middle?
So I'm going to pass it to him?
You're going to pass it to him, to that right bumper, by hitting the right bumper button, and I'll tell you when to pass it, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Right bumper now. Let's go! Let's go! There we go. Look at that. All right, we're going to do a different play, okay?
All right.
All right, so go down to play action pass again. And we're going to choose this one, PA slot crosses. Okay, then hit A. Now hold right trigger to pull up your play art, okay? The guy we're going to look to hit is right here, Odell Beckham Jr. He's the Y button, okay?
Okay.
And I'll tell you when to pass it. So you snap it, and instead of throwing to RB, we're going to be throwing to the Y receiver, okay? So let off the right...
I am RB, so how would I throw it to RB?
No, yeah, you're good. So let off the right trigger, because you can't snap it while you have the play art up. All right, and go ahead and snap it, and I'll tell you when. Y. Ooh, it hung, but that's all right, dude. That's all right, dude. What do you guys think? You think Minnie's gonna? You think he's gonna score? All right, we're gonna do a different play. Okay, we're gonna go to long pass, and we're gonna choose this one, X follow. Dude, Wilson, overdrive's too fast. All right, so hold up your play art. I want to tell you a couple of guys that we're gonna be looking at. Okay, so hold up your play art, right trigger. All right, so we may go to the A guy, but more than likely we're probably gonna go to Y.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go to B.
B, maybe. Maybe. We'll see what happens, all right? I'll tell you who to throw it to when we go. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Y. That's not Y.
Dude.
But hey, you know what? We will take it. We will take it. We will take it.
I still haven't memorized the buttons fully.
You haven't memorized your buttons? All right, let's go over to short pass. You want him to run? All right, he's going to run. We're going to run the ball. So go to run. So and then go all the way down to the bottom. Down. And then left, we're going to use this halfback blast. Okay? Hold up your play art. Okay? And see, this is a run to the left. So it's a run. You're not going to have to pass it. But you're going to want to start by holding up on your stick.
Oh, so I'm going to like run to the side and then go around.
Yeah, it runs straight. You're trying to move downfield, okay?
All right, yeah.
All right. You can snap it when you're ready.
Tell Mommy that,
That's backwards. Go forward. You never want to run backwards in football, dude. You're not Barry Sanders. Hang on. He's playing a game, hon. I'll send him down in a sec.
All right, let's go.
All right, so let's go. It's 2nd and 11. We're just going to try to get some yards back. So head over to short pass, okay? And we're going to choose this one right here, middle slant, okay? So let's look at the play art, okay? When we look at the play art, we got a couple of different routes. This guy to A, who's on this little drag route, he might get open against man coverage. Against zone, we're either going to go to Y or to B, okay? So what you're going to look for is to see who's not guarded. Let go of the thing real quick. I want to just see what the safety's doing. All right, so they're standing there. Safeties are out there. We're probably going to be going to A. So let's go. You ready?
Tell me when.
Y.
Oh!
Sorry.
You just told me A, and then I hit A, and then
I know. We gotta watch it. That's all right. We're gonna recycle a play. We can go back. We're gonna go to play action. We're gonna go PA double post. All right. This one's a really good play. It's probably the best play in the game. We're looking to go to right bumper. Okay. Right. Unless I tell you otherwise. Ready?
No.
Oh, cover 2. RB now. Ooh, Oof. All right, we got picked off. That's all right, buddy. You can go have your dinner,
All right.
okay? That's all right. The ball hung. I should have told you to hold it instead of to, because you did a lob there. Hey, you know, for someone who doesn't play, and he's 8, I'll take it. I'm going to get one more game, then I'm going to go spend some time with the family. Really? Can't find a match? Why, hi to you too. PA Power O is not better than PA Double Post. PA Double Post can beat so many more coverages. I disagree on zone shot too. Zone shot's good for sure. Double post is just more versatile in my opinion. All right, there it was. Left trigger and X to slide. Left trigger and X to slide. Confirmed. Throw it! All right, so if somebody asked about the no throw, I was trying to hit the tight end on the streak there. I'm wondering if it's because I was still holding on to something else. I don't know. That was bad. All right, well, that's going to be money. Later, Wayne. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, I mean, double post is just so versatile, man. It's so versatile. I mean, there's ways you could use it that I don't even use that much. Like that route right there. Just a regular Xbox One controller, Mr. Ranger. Any Bluetooth enabled controller would work though. Just pair a Bluetooth enabled controller and you'll be good. Yeah, it works on Android.
This is my Tech reward sheet. This is my stickers that I got from the set.
Cool, dude.
And it's literally like a big paper where I can put like all the stickers that I collect.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean we covered politics and guns and yeah, this stream's getting demonetized without a doubt. What a useless dive. What was the point of that? Yeah, I mean the spectacular coach though. Or catch though, like, why do a spectacular catch when you don't need to? You know, like I get it if you need to, but like when they force the spectacular catch animations, it's kind of annoying. Oh, look at that juke! Could never have pulled that juke off on with a touchscreen. I could never pull that juke off properly with a touchscreen. And it's a lot easier to pull that off. Aussie, I don't know. You tell me, man. I don't play Overdrive, so what is wrong with matchmaking in it? Really? He didn't fall in? There we go. I wouldn't want to do that, Joshua. You cannot be demoted from Hall of Fame. No, silly. Once you are in Hall of Fame, you could drop down to 0 trophies and you would still be Hall of Fame. Let's see what it suggests. We'll go halfback search here. Well, hey, thanks so much, Jacoby. I appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, I mean, there's a bunch of problems with that, but at the end of the day, that's the problem in console Madden too. Like in console Madden, you'll match teams that are way overpowered compared to you. Let's go spacing switch. I want to see if I can pull off a scramble out of this. He hung on to that. No way. There's a lot of problems with Overdrive. Let's try screen, because why not? And I disagree, Nick. I disagree that skills don't matter. All right, so somebody wants me to go PA Power O. I'll do it. And throw to B. I will not promise that I throw to B because I just can't commit pre-snap like that. It's just not a good... But if B's open, which he is in this case, I'll throw it to B. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I thought he dropped it too. Let's go X post. The play in every scheme. I'm just using an Xbox One controller. Who will win? Just a regular Bluetooth Xbox One controller.
Make sure you pull the legs through for those and put them in a hamper.
I'm gonna go.
I don't know, silly.
I'm gonna go ahead and say bye to everybody.
All right, come say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
You going to bed?
No, I don't think, because I think I'm gonna go back downstairs and race Mommy in like a fingerboard race.
All right, I love you, buddy.
Love you. I'm gonna give you a hug and kiss after stream.
Of course, dude. I'm getting ready to shut it down. Everybody said bye, dude.
Bye.
What's up, Tiger? Welcome, dude. Getting here just at the end. What time is it? It's after 10 o'clock. On that note, guys, I am going to shut it down. I love you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I will see you guys